guys, and welcome back to Cerberus Gamers Rogue Trader. As we have established, I have a way of saying hello guys, but it's very repetitive.
And I'm not
guys.
funny.
Shut the fuck
Yes,
up.
you are, Carl. Stop being down on yourself.
No, it's fine. I'm just speaking the truth. That everyone
Comment
says.
section, please make Carl feel better about himself.
No, just be honest.
Don't be honest,
Don't be honest.
because we know what YouTube honesty is like. It's just people using honesty as an excuse to be an
Basically,
asshole.
you suck. I'm sorry. Again,
And
if
there
you just
goes our...
ratings.
Oh, it's fine.
Again-
We love you guys, really.
If you've just jumped in without watching anything beforehand, the reason why I'm wearing this stupid outfit is I lost a bet, I lost a game, forfeit, made outfit. Again, we'll do the ta-da! There we go.
She's really into it, man.
Yeah, I think you're actually enjoying this.
I am really into it because I'm wearing it.
Ah,
Inside it. I need to stop.
well played, well played.
Continue.
Oh, you okay there, Ryan? Oh yeah, the sexual innuendo. Took me a second, but I got it eventually. So,
Took you
it's
a
great. I was
second.
out.
How long it took?
Yeah, it's great. I was out recently with some friends, and apparently I have an unusual way of speaking, insofar as I will just posh things up for no good reason,
Yeah, don't do
and
that.
occasionally just speak like I'm an alien piloting a human
Oh,
robot.
I could totally imagine you when you're trying to sweet talk a girl.
Oh, you have never seen me flirt. It's not pretty.
Would you like me to? Would you like me to do sex with you?
No.
Would you like the sex?
I once genuinely said, you know what? She's really attractive. I quite like to propagate my genes with that.
You don't want to that would just suggest you want kids. You don't want to say you want to propagate your genes in that. You want to say I want to spread my genes on that. Look,
I
Ryan's
thought
thinking
that's
about
very
it. It's like,
expensive clothing.
Oh, it was great. I got some jeans recently that just shed all of their colouring. It was ridiculous. Because they'd been sitting in a... No, it was great. My dad was like, hey, I bought these jeans like 10 years ago and never wore them.
You can have them now,
here.
son.
They don't fit me anymore.
Here, son. Have my family heirloom. My old jeans that I never wore.
No, I actually remember when he bought them. They literally been sitting in a drawer for like a decade.
If you guys the same height.
No, but it's close enough that I could have got away with it. Yeah, for the record, I normally wear a 35 inside leg.
Just in case you want to
I
buy
am
him any
stupid
jeans.
tall. Yeah. If you want to send me trousers.
Oh,
Send us
yes!
your jeans.
Should we put a forwarding address in the comments? Send
No.
you used.
That's a really bad
No.
idea.
The man ended up
Yeah.
with like fucking little tubs of fucking spunk for jeans.
Yeah,
I don't want that. We fuck that.
Yeah, keep in mind, if you do anything, you have to get an actual PO box. Otherwise, people will send weird shit.
I'm gonna get a PO box,
Yeah.
and then if you guys want to send us your jeans,
No,
do
No.
about the clothing.
I want to taste their jeans.
it's got too weird now.
I want to taste them jeans.
So you're standing over a
Really?
dead body.
Look, I thought you were gonna restart with the hello there. I was like, this is blooper material now. But okay, we'll continue with that. We'll add it in. That's fine.
Do we want to ditch
Yep,
that?
yep.
Carry on.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Hello,
Okay.
everyone.
Wait, let Richard do his thing.
Yeah, like,
Hello there, everybody, and welcome back to Cerberus Gamers Rogue Trader Group. As we've established, I say hello in a weird way.
now I've got to re-establish why I'm in a maid outfit all over again.
Yeah, go ahead.
Right,
Again,
okay.
you probably don't need to be honest. I feel like there's a decent chance that people are watching part 30 odd.
Right, you need to watch the ones before. I'm not repeating myself, but
So that's the bet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maid outfit, continue.
She really enjoys it.
So,
I
Carl
do.
is standing over a dead body.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
The
that.
dead body you wanted to roleplay out with.
Yeah,
That's
so,
not really wrong.
Right.
That's my kink. Don't kink shame me.
The word digress again. Come on.
Let's start with a quick perception test to see what you see sort of
Oh,
roughly in the
here's
room
where I
around you.
fuck it up like.
You've got plus 10 on this because of your enhanced eyeballs.
Oh no!
Oh,
What was
yeah,
that?
well, he's in a separate room. What have you
I'm
done?
gonna fate point that.
What
That
was it?
90. I'm gonna fate point that. 27.
Cool. You look around the room quickly, and you're able to take in a number of facts very quickly. The overseer's office is relatively Spartan. It bears the Rathbone family crest on the back wall, just as a symbol of who the lander belongs to. Other than that, the only piece of adornment is a fairly sizable, whip. It's pretty clear that the overseer probably kept that more as a symbol of authority rather than a practical device, because there is not enough room on board this lander for it to get up a decent swing with a whip.
Fair enough.
Alright, I'm going to examine the crime scene.
Don't forget, you need to tell me what you see.
So,
Why is this relevant information?
where would you like to start?
Right, so before I examine the body, I want to search around the room for any signs of struggle, signs of damage or anything.
You have a look around the room, so maybe a scrutiny test.
You got many fate points. You got 2 more fate points.
I really want to use. I don't want to use all my fate points, but that is really bad.
What is it?
You can always look at the body, don't
It's a
forget.
62, but I really want to.
What's your perception?
If necessary, we can send Tina up. So I kind of want to leave mine for, I don't know, for intimidation stuff. Tech stuff.
I mean, yeah, it might be worth having Tina come and have a look around the crime scene while you examine.
I'll stay there.
All right, I'll tell you what. I call up.
If you don't mind, we do all have rather important tasks to be getting on with.
Well,
Yeah, lassie, sit the fuck, dude.
yes,
Look,
until this
I'm sorry, but we are not willing to suspend operations while this goes on.
If
If necessary, confine us all to our offices.
no.
We can
What?
at least we
What
can
is the
undertake
difference
our
between
task.
putting you in your office and leaving you here? You still
We can actually do our jobs in our offices.
And Gromley just stands in the
That
door.
also means we're separate from one another. So if one of us is the killer, we can't hurt one another.
Gromley stands in the doorway, like, no one's getting through, and if we want you separate, we'll get you separate. Sit the fuck down now.
But the lady insisted we carry on
And
our
the
work.
lady is insisted on us investigating the situation. I'm sure she won't mind. Sit the fuck down.
Actually, she did explicitly tell you that she wants this lander to keep operating.
Yeah,
Oh,
wait, it's stopping.
Well-
Because I don't want people running away.
I mean,
Maybe
there's
you
only
won't-
one exit.
We
Yeah,
don't want.
I'm
I
blocking
don't
it.
want them destroying evidence.
The
Yeah.
contract.
Right. I say, spy master. I am about to examine the body. Could you I probably need your help with examining the room in case there's anything.
I'll be right down, Luther.
Is
Give
there-
me 5 minutes.
Is there a chair in the room?
Well, it's a small sort of, there's bunks to sleep in, and a small table that they
I'll drag a small tail, drag in front of
kitchen, small kitchen.
Before I go find Luther, I'll say, who's leading the group in the absence of the overseer? No, I'm
Nice.
talking to the group.
I suppose the most senior among us would be. Actually, I have no idea. Probably Miller. I feel like she's got the most important responsibilities.
Okay,
And
well,
that the geologist sort of looks over and goes, most important responsibilities. I'm sorry, but all she does is manage that mindless bunch of servitors. Without my expertise, you could be picking up completely the wrong substance. This kicks off a bit of an argument.
Right.
Shut up!
Guys, I know you want to get back to work, and I understand your apprehensions and your worries. I'll compromise with you. Please, stay in this room. I'm going to go and examine the body with Luther. Gromlick here is going to stay here on guard, make sure no one is out of line and no one else dies.
Draws his power axe, and like when this bit stone starts sharpening it.
Now, the quicker you let us investigate what's going on, the quicker we can let you crack on and do your work. And if anything is said by Lady Amberley, we'll be sure to let her know that the reason you are behind schedule is because of us.
Very well.
Thank you. Now, please stay here.
Pointless imposition.
Well, you wouldn't be saying this if you turned up dead.
Yes, but nobody. Yes, but that would mean somebody important had died.
Well, I come from a fairly poor background, so your comment would be sniding to me, but it is not. So please stop being sorry for yourself. We are trying to do our best here.
Pretty clearly, nobody can remember.
I mean, I don't know. But I'm also
Well,
a
she's a
spy.
spy master. She
You're just
lies.
affecting the common accent. That's fair.
So, as I said, I'll be as quick as I can. Be safe.
So,
Should
Carl,
we piss him off?
you make me a Medicaid test to examine the body.
Okay,
I'm walking
please
down the
don't
corridor.
fuck this up.
Intelligence test.
That is. Sorry, I have to note that. That is 30.
Cool. What's your intelligence?
My intelligence is 42.
Cool.
Now I'm walking back
But it
here.
could be better.
Over
So-
here.
Oh, put your thing up there.
Oh, you want me to put it up there?
Yeah,
Okay.
and we can see.
Sorry.
Oh, that's I think you're cheating.
Sorry.
So-
Sorry.
You bend down and examine the body. It's pretty clear
Hold
what
on
the
the back of your dress.
Of course.
That's him.
That's him. Oh, it's him. I've always you there, like.
It's pretty clear what the cause of death is.
Why did I even put this on?
There's a hungry big hole in the side of his neck, fairly near the carotid artery. Cause of death was blood loss. You're confident saying that. You also notice a few other things.
Hole inside.
He has a black eye, a fairly sizable one.
Which would have happened before he died.
Yes, your medical knowledge tells you that black eye is at least a day, probably 2 days old. Because if he got punched in the face and then stabbed, moments after each other, there wouldn't be enough time for the black eye to form before he died.
So it's a bit of a.
So there was clearly some sort of confrontation or something that caused him to get punched in the face at some point.
Cause of death.
The stab wound is not massively deep. You're probably looking at a blade with probably about 3 inches long.
Where is this wound? Oh, so the hole in his neck is the stab wound.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
But it went plenty deep enough to kill him. Whoever did it might have had a working knowledge of human anatomy, but that's not a guaranteed thing. It could easily have been just a lucky hit.
Caused by a 3-inch.
Yeah. You also suspect the knife wasn't massively sharp.
Blunt. That would
You know, it was sharp enough to get the job done, but it didn't cut massively cleanly. There's signs of tearing around the edges of the wound in addition. So your guess is probably something lightly serrated.
3-inch blade.
Am I there while he's looking at this?
He's sort of bending over and examining the body when you arrive.
Okay.
Is he saying all this out loud to me?
I examine the body and I'm like being careful and like saying out. Well, once you enter the room,
Yeah.
I'll start saying these things out loud. So I assume as soon as you started.
Have you got a box in there?
I examine the body. So
You haven't got a box, so I can't pass you a message or anything. Fuck's
Yeah,
sake.
the idiot put a fake vox bead in his ear.
Mate, I was going to ask you to gather things.
I'm just sitting there, like.
So I can't even communicate and let you know that I want you to get all their knives together.
With the equipment storage down there. You can just come down the stairs.
Yeah, but I'm upstairs. I want you to gather them all while they're all down there.
we should probably examine the other rooms.
Never mind then. Because he's failed looking around the room, would I need to evaluate or scrutinise the room?
Scrutinise the room.
Perception. Can I have a scrutinise then? I need
Yep.
41.
Yep, sure. Blades, blunt,
Multi keys.
Now,
Plus,
security.
awesome.
no, it doesn't look
No.
like it.
Fair enough. So just basic scrutiny test. Make it a plus 20 because you're examining. You're just looking at a crime scene in
So
this
it's
context.
61 then. Oh, what? 72. Fate point.
Cool.
That's my last one. 4.
4.
Every fucking time.
Impressive. That's critical success. You take one glance around the room and immediately begin to piece together at least some of the events. Several of the papers on the desk have been knocked aside, and you can see several on the floor with a bloody handprint on. It looks to you like he was stabbed, clasped a hand to his neck to try and keep the wound in, and then sort of fell against the desk, slipped on the papers, and face planted.
So potentially someone came up behind him.
Okay. Can I
Distinct
examine? Can I
possibility.
examine this hand too?
Yep.
So I can
You
confirm that.
you have a look at the hand. There is no notable injury on the hand itself,
Right.
but it is very blood covered, which ties with her
Which ties.
estimation of he was trying to use his hands to keep his blood inside his body.
No, the box please.
This is
Can you have? You can have one in each ear potentially. Couldn't you?
Yeah. Yes.
Because I'm not used to being sober, I want to say that I still have the one in, but just switched off.
Cool.
So
So
I
I'll just
say-
say, I've had a quick scan. So Luther, there was a struggle in here, so this was definitely deliberate.
it seems that Jargo was in the middle of a fight before he was murdered by an 3-inch blade.
You don't see any notable defensive wounds on the body. And
Except
as I
for
said,
the black eye.
I said the black eye's at least 2 days old.
So
Oh, then this probably was caused.
there's no secret doors or anything.
No, one door in and out. Again, it's a fairly simple vehicle. You know, you can see the floor plan there and where the doors are. You know, so almost everything just has one door. There's some equipment storage off the side of the the central driver's area. There is a door connecting the mining controller's office and the servo controller's office, purely because those two need to liaise with each other a lot. So it's worth them basically being able to open the door and say, there seems to be a mineral seam in this area. What do I tell my service horse to do?
Okay, Luther, thank you for having a look at this body. If you'd be so kind, if you can go and keep Gromlik busy downstairs with the other workers, we'll call them. I'm going to have a quick scout around on this floor quickly and see if I can find anything. I suspect whoever did this wouldn't have gone far after the event. They wouldn't have wanted to arouse suspicion by running off.
Not to insult your questioning, but examining. But there's not really far of anyone can go in this ship. It's pretty small.
This idea, just for, aren't you not better like charming people and stuff and talking to people?
Yeah, but I'm also better at finding things, aren't I?
Yeah, I'm not.
I'm assuming
I
you
need
probably
to.
want to interrogate people. And I'll warn you, trying to interrogate all 6 of them simultaneously will very quickly
No,
turn
we've
to
got the chapel room.
Right, okay.
So you can go around people. And you can
It might be
make-
worth you examining the other rooms in case there's any disposed items.
Well, that's what I meant. I was going to have a look around on that
If
floor.
both of you do that, but you can do it.
But then you tried to insult my intelligence.
Well, your comment before. It's
Well, what comment? That I was going to have a look around while you were
no, it was the other. No.
What did I say?
Never mind.
Okay. Okay, Luther, if you want to head down with Gromlik, let him know that I won't be long, and I'll check around these other rooms.
Of course. Actually, does he have anything on his coat before?
In terms of his equipment, he's wearing a fairly standard sort of jumpsuit and coat over it. You rifle through his pockets. He has a fairly typical collection of items, a bit of money, various sort of data pads with information relating to his task.
Okay. I'll take the data pad and I will hold it up.
Yep.
Showing you that he has a data pad. I don't know if there's anything, like any notes that might be on it that might be
Alright.
linked towards anything.
Keep a hold of that. We might need that later.
Okay.
Okay, so as he heads down, can I search the whole floor, see if I find anything? What would that be? Evaluate or scrutiny?
Perception, yeah.
Is there
Scrutiny's perception, evaluate's
there's a
intelligence.
search skill.
Search, I've got 1 tick.
So, half of your perception, please.
Alright, I'll head
20.
back downstairs.
0.5, so 21?
Yeah.
Oh, please work.
Oh no.
Is that
That's a
That's
0.
That's 100.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Really? Why
Yes.
does that count as a 10?
That's
It's a
count
0.
as a 10, and that counts as 100.
But then if that's a double 0 and that's a 2.
We explained this. as-
Double zero and double zero means
That's a
0.
critical fail.
But that's...
That's 100.
That's
But
a
it's because the dice basically run 1 to 100.
But then if you get double 0 and then a 2, that's classed as a 2.
Yeah.
Not a 200.
Correct.
That's annoying. I've got no more
Do you have a
fate
fate point?
No, I've just used it to look around the room.
So you go clattering around, and you probably you're not very subtle in your search. You kind of keep pulling out drawers and scattering documents.
We'll make this deliberate then, as if I'm trying to scare someone.
It's the most incompetent search anybody's seen since a bad spy movie. And you almost certainly completely muck up everybody's offices in a way that's going to rampantly piss them all off.
I actually like the sound of this. Okay, I'm going to traps
You
down.
find nothing of any use. use.
Right, I'm gonna stomp downstairs.
Oh my
And
god.
I'm gonna.
I didn't say it!
But before that, do you want to search the other 2 rooms, Luther?
I will search the last 2 rooms then.
You better fucking find something.
Oh.
Cool. You open the door on your left to find a bathroom.
So the other one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything?
So do you want to search it?
I will search
Someone
it real
wash
quick.
their
Yeah,
hands.
scrutiny test.
I will search it quickly. That is a 47.
You're getting plus 10 to this because of your high rolls.
Okay, 47.
Is
Is that
that
perception or intelligence?
Perception.
That is 51 for my perception.
Cool. You look around the room for a good 5 minutes or so. Most of it's pretty much what you'd expect. There's a toilet, a sink. Again,
Nothing
But I
important.
need
there.
to comment on that.
again, it's fairly standard stuff.
So we have to
You
close
do
that
notice a small drop of blood by the edge of the sink. Unfortunately, you have no means to test whether this is the same blood as upstairs. This could be something as simple as somebody nicked themselves while shaving, or it could be somebody.
Trying to wash away.
Yeah, it's possible, but you can't say for certain.
Okay.
And the next
I
one?
will leave that and go into
Cool.
the equipment.
Into the equipment storage.
I'm gonna ask you to, as you check my equipment storage, Luther, can you just pick up a blade of similar length to what we think we used, but don't let any of the workers know, please.
Cool. You begin looking through the equipment storage.
Is 44. Not great.
You look around. There's a series of lockers, each containing various bits of equipment, including 7 that are designed to hold void suits. The void suits inside are of significantly lower quality than your own, but would function perfectly adequately.
Are the lockers named?
Yes.
So has he got into them?
Yeah, they're not locked or anything.
Oh, have any of them got like 3-inch tools or anything in there? It doesn't even have to be a knife.
No.
Just something. That
No, they're literally just storing void suits.
Really
Oh, okay.
shit at the sauna.
No,
We've just started.
you've just begun the investigation.
I know.
That's
but
right.
we-
Hey, I just failed a whole floor search.
You should have made it where it's like you should have rolled for each individual room.
No, I think that would take too long. Is there any?
Compared to 100 roll.
Is there any tools or anything in there that he can pick up of 3-inch length?
You begin searching through various drawers.
Any blunt, any
I just
knives,
need anything.
anything.
There are a number of tools for sort of taking small mineral samples, for example. But those are more sort of. Have you ever seen one of those tiny hammers?
Oh,
Yeah, like a
that's so
chisel.
cute.
Yeah, they're so cute. Yeah.
Like a little
Um,
chisel.
Seriously, if you've
Yeah,
ever seen
they're
Shawshank
cute.
Redemption,
Yeah.
where he's got one of those and he
Little hammer.
breaks out of prison with it, it's great. Sorry, spoilers for the Shawshank Redemption.
But it's like a really old film, so
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you haven't seen it, tough shit.
If you haven't seen it, go watch it.
No, I won't.
Because you've spoiled it.
Yeah, it's Morgan Freeman back when he looked almost exactly the goddamn same as he does now.
Yeah.
He's another one of those actors who doesn't seem to have aged much in the last 30
Time
years.
travel.
Real ass.
Anyway.
Oh, great. I saw a photo this week because they had the Mulan premiere,
Oh yeah.
and one of the people who was at it was Ming-Na Wen, who voiced the character in the animated film.
Oh yeah.
And there was a photo of her comparing how she looked back at the premiere of the animated one, 25 goddamn years ago, and she has not aged at all. She actually looks slightly younger now. It's really creepy.
Alright, so
I'm pretty sure she's murdering children and stealing their life essence or something.
this chisel won't have anything on
Yep.
it.
One of the last drawers you check does, however, have a whole bunch of kitchen utensils in it.
Oh.
You're basically looking at basic cutlery, but you do notice that one of the knives is in the wrong way around.
Oh.
Everything else is stacked in a logical order. This one is upside down.
You need to be reporting this back to me, by the way. As I'm walking down, tell me about this knife, and I'll probably pick it up.
Okay.
Pick that knife up, Luther. I have a plan.
I pick up the specific knife carefully and examine it.
But keep it on you.
You examine it very carefully. Plus 40 tests. Really easy.
Again, I have the circle square.
Okay, that is a 14. I'm happy
Yeah.
with that.
Cool. You examine it closely for a moment. You can tell that this knife has been very recently washed and very thoroughly. It, you know, if this is indeed the murder weapon, and the blade's about the right length to potentially be it, plus it is lightly serrated on one side, which matches what you found on the bottom.
So it's blunt.
It's slightly blunt, yeah, because again, it's a kitchen knife. They're often not ludicrously sharp.
Have you seen my kitchen knives? They're
I'm
pretty
talking
sharp.
knives to eat food with rather
Oh, right, okay. So it wasn't a. I thought it was. You're talking about like an actual kitchen.
No, I'm talking stuff you eat your food with rather than.
Right, so it's small enough to.
Nah, I sent my servo skull in the chapel to just serve some travel.
Sure. Let me check the stats on your servo skull.
Sorry, I keep forgetting. I was like, I am there. I'm not going to move. I'll just have my servo skull in.
While he's in there, before you go into the room with him, I have a
Your
plan.
servo skull has a perception of 35.
Let's see what you find.
That's better, mate. No, 68. Don't matter.
No. The servo skull scans the room but doesn't find anything unusual. It's a chapel. It's got a small pulpit, just enough seating for the other 6 members of the crawlers company to sit and have a listen to the priest.
Then I'll let it come back to the sleeping quarters and just put it in a place where it can keep on all the people.
Cool.
Okay.
They're starting to get quite annoyed at this point. They're all sort of pacing and giving each other really dodgy looks.
Right, have I reached Luther in this storage equipment room now?
Yeah,
What
exactly.
did you find?
Right, well, I didn't really find much, which irritated me as my search went on. But I believe this knife that you have has given me a plan, Luther. So I'm going to take this off you. Now, when you go into the sleeping quarters, and
Fingerprints all over potential murder weapon.
well,
That's fine. You don't actually have the forensic abilities with you to take.
He's just fucking with us, basically.
anyway, so what I'm going to
It's a murder mystery.
I know, but you're gonna.
You're interrupting my plan!
Wow.
Guys!
attention!
Right, so Luther, I need you to go inside, sit with Gromlick, and whisper quietly to him, so none of everyone else hears, that I'm going to be coming in with a full plan, and if he starts to get worried, to try and detain me from doing harm to anyone. Like, imagine good guard, bad guard kind of thing.
Wait, you're
Calm.
making Gromlick do good guard.
Uh-huh.
Oh
Just-
God!
Just tell him,
Oh, badly that's what it
God
was.
Emperor, have mercy on these poor people.
I'm the good god.
yeah, but you won't know.
Hey, you can just pull me out the room.
No, because then they'll know that we're going to plan something.
That something's happened.
Yeah, so my whole point
Oh,
is...
alright, so I
so
hand
you'll
you
go-
the knife
Yeah,
and I go into the room. And I.
just announce loudly to them that I'm currently searching upstairs and around, and then you whisper to Gromlick that I have a plan. You haven't said what it is, but to play good guard, bad guard.
Gromlick!
Is that whispered? Fucking hell.
No, he's,
Everyone's
announcing,
gonna hear.
he's announcing to everyone that I'm searching everything to scare him, and then whispering the rest.
Hey,
She's just going to examine the rooms once more, just to make sure that there's nothing out of place.
You see a fairly massive eye roll from the geologist.
Uh-huh.
Gromlick's still like sharpening his axe.
No, I've walked down now because you're down here. Okay.
His attempts to intimidate us are starting to become tedious. We have work to do.
Yes, so do we. Now
Right.
stay there before I cut your head off.
Have you whispered the rest to him?
Right, I whisper it to him. So,
Make sure it's loud enough for them to hear. This is in whisper. Quotation whisper.
so did we get it?
Jesus Christ, man!
So what you want? So what you want me to say?
So
Sorry.
that I've got a plan,
Okay.
not to let it on to anyone, but for him to play good guard, bad guard, and he'll know what I mean.
Okay. I need. So. Spy Master has a plan, and currently needs you to be the good guard, bad guard
Okay,
team.
right.
I do not know what that means.
I have a brief
but
idea. But did she say who was who?
I assume you are the bad cop.
I can do this. No
As-
problem now.
No.
Luther, I can hear you. He is to be the good one.
Oh shit! That's too late now. No, I say that. No, change your plans. You're supposed to be apparently the good cop. I don't know why. And I don't know what she's planning. But be prepared.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Right, so they both carry on,
I'm
and then
sorry, Gromlick. Next time, you get to be the bad cop.
Right, okay, so he puts his axe back away and he draws his hammer out.
Is that good cop for you? Is it hammer rather than axe?
Hey,
Yeah.
but look, it's better that I break
No.
your legs than chop your
No,
leg
no, the
off.
power fist is a bad cop.
Right, who was the...
Begging for a fisting, boy.
Which of the workers was giving us mouth about getting back to work?
That was
The geologist.
Right, okay. This is my plan, guys, right?
I can't remember. For the record, in case anybody knows, I can't remember what the 40k bullshit name for a geologist is, so I'm just using geologist.
Geologist. So this is the plan, right? I'm gonna storm in, bang the door open, storm right up to the geologist with a knife in hand, go, what the fuck is this?
Right, do you not
Right,
need me
up
to
inside.
move out the way of the door?
Oh no, because you would have sided out the way, because you know I'm coming back in.
Right.
So you stand there, I stand there.
Okay, I'll storm in, I march right up to the geologist,
This is so not gonna work.
blunt knife in hand, because I'm going to scare the shit out of him and go, what the fuck is this doing in your room? Right? Because I'm going to try and scare someone into, well, like, you know what I mean?
Luffy, keep an eye out
Right,
for somebody
anyway.
looking confident that it's not them.
No, because if there's fear that they're all going to die.
Yeah, but if someone's confident that it's not,
Well,
yes,
no.
it's not, I'm not going to get found,
No, trust me, it will
I'll
work.
keep myself
Anyway.
slow and the
Alright, wait,
Um,
if before that, do I have any way to like tell who, like if someone was like,
It's like scrutinize.
like,
Scrutiny,
like as if, like I could read what they're.
You don't know enough about them as people to be able to notice any changes. You can look for any signs of nervousness or anything like that.
Yeah.
Or being like overly confident.
Yeah. So if I do an intimidate test, what's half of 38?
So, 19.
19. I need
I
a
was at 17 now, and I was like, no way, that's wrong.
I need a 19, or should I do storyteller and be like, this is what's going to happen? You're
If
gonna
I'm going to
me.
try and agility to intervene here, I am shit at agility!
No, you're not
No,
supposed to. You,
you
can
can-
make an attempt.
You can stop her with, like a charm test or something like
You're
that.
supposed to make it look like you're trying to stop me from doing harm
You
or
kidding?
something.
They hate each other.
Which, actually, to be fair, that would be a deceive test.
Oh, so I'm doing a deceive
No,
test.
he would be using
Oh.
a deceive test.
Right, okay. So what am I doing? Am I doing performer or intimidate at this point? I feel like it's more performer.
This is intimidate.
Okay.
You're marching in and threatening a guy with a
I would have
staff.
been so good at this
I need a
intimidate.
19. Please.
Yeah.
Oh my god. If this doesn't work,
Our rolls
you
are
come in.
so flipped.
What? I'm half.
75! No!
And
Wait,
you have
no!
no fate points!
Oh no, Secret of Law. I
Oh.
can't use that.
Oh,
No.
well done.
You storm in, with an angry look in your eyes and a blunt knife in your hand, march up to
I need to
Felix,
do my deceive
and
thing.
and sort of yell, "What the hell is this?" at him, and he just kind of looks at it and goes, "Kitchen knife."
Okay, and then.
Just
Wow.
so blunt. It's a knife.
I don't know what the fuck
That's
you
But
want.
am I
Press,
deceiving
yeah.
or?
Oh my
What?
god.
PlayStation.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, I need, because I need to scare the shit out of someone into just admit.
Yeah.
Again, your constant method of trying to scare the shit out of people, in spite of the fact that you don't have I'm
Just-
gonna have to let you take it at some point, even though
That's
it's
what
not
I'm
actually
saying.
a
Look,
character.
at the end of the session, just let her take.
I might have
No.
to, because
Just let us. No, you let it cost her the points. Right? It's not going to be free.
This can be like
Let her have
till
it.
the break.
Hang on. No, you do your thing, whatever you're going to do.
I don't know what. Am I still
what-
deceiving? To try and stop her?
Yes, you're going to try and make it.
Half of 32.
16 then.
I told you I'm shit at this.
Man, it's like as if your roles should have been swapped.
66.
No,
I ain't fate pointing it.
I am fake pointing that.
nobody is
Right.
convinced by this act.
Right, okay.
Spy Master, what are you doing?
And that's the half-hour mark. So with that impressive failure, I think that's a good point to end this part.
You are so adorable.
So thank you very much for watching, and we will see you in the next part.
Bye.
Bye.